All right, let's bring in our guest. Oh, this is thrilling for me. He's the co-host of Covered in Glory podcast. And in just a moment, he may find out he'll be covered in something much worse since he was the loser of our Extra Point Staff NCAA tournament contest. He'll be facing the cap of consequences. Brett Coromanos is here. What's happening, Brett?
Oh, just, filled with anxiety, man. Just seeing what's going to come out of the hat.
Now, Brett, let me just backtrack here. Now, here's what happened. You do a great job on Covered in Glory with Toby Mergler, the co-founder of the Extra Points Podcast Network. That's a soccer podcast. And Toby said to me, hey, Brett is really good with basketball analytics. You should have him in your NCAA tournament preview podcast. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. And Mikey Meatball stepped up. He's like, yeah, he is actually good. He knows his shit with basketball. I'm like, all right, great. So we have you on. You came on. Your analysis was great. As good as anything we've done. You bragged about how you worked with Bam Adebayo. I don't know where you worked. Did you work at a Fuddruckers? Were you? I mean, it was kind of.
Yeah, I just served him a burger. I served him a burger one time. That's
I got you. It was kind of vague how you worked with him.
Yeah.
You went in there. You gave picks like the rest of us did. Last place. Dead last place. What happened, Brett?
Well, the problem is I thought I submitted the bracket with St. Pete's getting to the Elite Eight, but I sent the wrong one. I just missaved him. So that was my problem right there.
Okay. So, and by the way, it did come down to a tiebreaker. You and Harry, without knowing who was in the finals, obviously, pre-tournament, you're guessing over-under.
Yep.
I think, Brett, you guessed 152 and Harry guessed 131 or something. 137 was the over-under you had to hit. You needed the lower side. He needed the higher side. And I think it hit 141. So, Harry, if Brett is never born, it's you picking from this cap and not him.
Well, Brett, thank you. I definitely owe you a thank you, Brett, because that was, I could only imagine what Sal would have in store for me. So we'll see what he has for you.
Thanks, Aaron. I'm glad I could take one for the team. Like I said, you're getting married. I didn't want Sal to ruin that. I didn't want him to make you or
he doesn't. Brett. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't.
Well, that's why. But that's why he doesn't care. So I wanted to take that hit for you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you should be saying
you,
you're glad you're taking one from the team. You haven't even seen the consequences yet. So maybe
I'm already braced for it to be horrible.
All right. So let's do this. I have right now the cap is actually a Cowboys Hall of Fame cap, which is kind of an oxymoron. But all right, here are your options here. Okay. We have a few.
Is one of them I have to say nice things about Jerry Jones? I'll do that.
No, it's not that bad. Eat your bracket. Okay, that's easy enough. We're going to print out your bracket and you have to eat it. All right. And that I think you could do over an hour. That wouldn't be too bad.
All
right.
Yeah. I haven't had paper for a while. So
Okay.
I've been working myself.
Use Frank's hot sauce.
What kind of wine goes well with bracket paper?
I'm not sure. You could test it out during the week if that's what we pick. But Harry eats 6 brackets a day. You don't have to worry about it.
I would say,
Brett, Frank's hot sauce will
Frank's
work with it. Just a little dose of that.
A little Frank's hot sauce on that. All right. Yeah. And if anybody, in your mention salads, good wine pairings with a bracket, just let me know.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah. We have a lot of wine aficionados.
That actually is a lot. I mean, I'm not looking forward to eating a piece of paper. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a grown man. I'm not 3 and eating things that I can't put in my mouth anymore. But I have to say that's actually not as bad as I thought. I told Toby on Covered in Glory that I had made so many jokes about saying him Milwaukee's best. And I was like, Toby's going to tell Sal, like, there's going to be like a cut of where you're showing like a whole 6-pack of Milwaukee's best just sitting in the California sun.
By the way, that's not what you picked. These are the options. So Milwaukee's best could still be. I got to go through. I mean, there's 7 or 8 options I want to go through here. So that's in the hat right now. Brett's net regret.
Okay.
Brett's net regret. Brett has to wear a basketball net draped over his head for the entirety of the show. That net is drenched in cod liver oil. All right, that wouldn't be great, right?
No. Please don't pick that one.
You don't like that? Okay.
No.
All right. You maybe shouldn't react to these because it could factor into how I vote.
But see, you're just gonna like feel. Did you put somewhere you can feel what's on the paper now? Or?
Yeah. All right. Face paint the music. Brett will have to paint his face for the podcast like a soccer fanatic, but in the theme of the Extra Points podcast. That's not bad. You should probably root for something that you get. You do a little face paint there, right? All right. That's going in the hat. Okay. So, all right. Oh, so now we try to gear some of these towards soccer. This is really your specialty. Red carbs. In honor of soccer, Brett will have his hands duct taped together while consuming a plate of meatballs with marinara sauce.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be interesting.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Harry, that's like
God.
Wednesday night for you. What does that matter? It's not a big deal. All right. Oh, see, this one you might not like. Yellow card, blind taste test, 1 Milwaukee Best or 1 can of urine. You have to do a blind taste test. You probably don't want to do that, right?
No, yeah. And that one accidentally fall on the floor right now.
Yeah, it fell on the floor.
Wait, whose urine is it?
You know what? I'll let Brett pick that.
God. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick my own. I'm not going to just go up to.
You going to take your own?
I feel like I'm crossing some sort of line if I just ask random people for their urine. So.
Yeah, well, see what works.
Yeah,
nothing's off limits these days.
Mine's got a high dose of a protein.
Come on,
in it,
Harry.
so if,
Stop.
Let's
gross everyone out. Come on, we're trying to keep it classy.
Dose of protein.
All right. Oh, this is a fun one.
last doctor
Brett
update.
Chastain. Brett has to do the show in a jogger bra, much like Brandy Chastain. Remember that? What year was that, Brett?
Oh my
That's a good one.
gosh.
So this is
my
Bretty
God.
Chastain. Okay. And the last one. Oh, so you're an Everton fan.
That'd
You're
be
an
rough.
Everton fan, right?
Yeah.
The Everton, their nickname is the Toffees. The consequence is Brett has to consume a bag full of Werther's Toffee hard candies.
Oh God.
That could be fun over the course of
that'll
an hour.
be me vomiting on a show, but
All right. Well, yeah, there's a few of these that you'd be vomiting. All right. So what are you rooting for? What are you not rooting for here?
man, I mean the bracket one didn't seem that bad, especially
Right.
with the hot sauce option. I don't want the cod liver oil. I don't want to drink my own urine.
You don't want to drink your own urine.
No.
All right.
Oh, God.
Interesting. What a weird dude. Okay.
I know I'm a little out there with that kind of thing, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never really fallen in line with drinking my own urine.
Okay.
God, I mean the Chastain wearing a jogger. I mean that's just going to ruin everybody who sees the cutout. I mean
Right.
that actually doesn't really affect me. It's just like people are going to see the cutout video of me doing that, and then they'll be emotionally scarred. So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
actually
we'll see.
inflicting damage onto other people with that one.
All right. Well, it's time to pick.
right.
I think there's some nice options in here. Mikey Meatballs, let's add a drum roll, please. So just to add a little drama. Here we go. And this will play out on Friday's Covered in Glory with Toby Mergler, your soccer podcast, during which Brett Coromenos will be wearing a jogger bra, much like Brandy Chastain. All right. Not bad.
All right.
Not bad. That was somewhere in the middle, I think, Brett.
Not
Right?
bad at all.
Well, like I said, that's the one where I'm actually inflicting damage on anybody who watches the cutout.
Yeah.
So
Man.
Right.
yeah. All right.
There
Well,
you go, Brett.
I can handle that. I mean, do I have to go like buy the jogger bra?
Yeah,
Is
I
that,
think
like,
you have to
part of-
buy it.
I think Harry wears one anyway on a
Yeah,
normal
Harry,
basis.
could you
He'll just
send them
borrow one.
yours?
The bro. I have a couple bros.
Yeah.
So where do I
definitely
go
not.
buy a jogger bra?
Oh,
That's the
stop
next
pretending
question.
like you don't know. No, we'll get you on there. We'll get spaghetti and meatballs. We'll direct you. I mean, did you check your closet? You really don't have one.
I
huh?
really don't have one. It's weird. I know it's like one of the wardrobe pieces that I've been missing.
All
And
right. So
now it's actually an excuse to add to my collection. So it's perfect.
great.
There you
Boy,
go.
we have a lot of topless men on this podcast network. Harry does his videos from a topless in a hot tub. Brett will be wearing a jogger bra on Covered in Glory this Friday. Brett, thanks for coming on. That's another episode of Against All
Thanks,
Odds.
Brett.
Thanks, fellas.
For Brett, for the degenerate trifecta, spaghetti
Thanks,
and meatballs, babyface Joel Solomon. I'm Sal saying so long and happy handicapping.